lesson of the day was beware the storytellers. I was appalled at what some people felt it was appropriate to share with me once they discovered that I was a cancer patient in treatment. Some people feel compelled to tell agonizing, terrifying stories of cancer-related death. And it was a while before I figured out how to set some healthy boundaries. Eventually I learned. I have a client, Genevieve. She called a couple of weeks before the holidays to check in. This is how this works. They call a few random minutes focused in on you and your circumstances, and it's the storyteller's turn to share. I don't remember the exact details of this story because honestly, through the whole thing, I was kind of like this. It went just a little something like this. Oh God, Laura, you got it bad. I have this friend that knows this couple. Well, she was diagnosed with, and you can insert any illness here as long as it's life-threatening. Well, she had lost her job as a still in a high-powered position here, so that the fall from grace is dizzying. Well, they didn't have two nickels to rub together because she didn't have any insurance. They could barely afford groceries. Never mind money for treatment. Oh, well, miraculously. Months later, she was pronounced in remission, but what do you think happened? She paused here for dramatic effect. Well, she joined her spouse one morning for a cup of coffee over breakfast when wham! He dropped dead. Face down in the oatmeal. He was dead before he hit the bowl. Heart attack, all that stress, you know. By the way, how was your husband Paul managing his stress? I swear to God, to hand over my heart, that woman told me this story. I wanted to slip through the phone cable like Quicksilver and strangle her. I wanted to say, shut up, you stupid cow! I didn't. No. Oh, and then there's the attitude is everything storyteller. My accountant is a genius with numbers. I trust my oncologist with my life. I trust only Bertie with the taxes. It's a little lacking on the social graces. So I wasn't surprised when he gave me his unique take on cancer survival. Gotta have a positive attitude, Laura. Attitude's everything. Check that negativity at the door, kick it to the curb, gone out. Then, of course, he shared. Did you know that every single one of my three brothers stayed on a farm in North Dakota? Every single one of them died of cancer? That's right, lung cancer, brain cancer, stomach cancer, terrible, painful, depressing. They had nobody to thank but themselves. All those chemicals they spread all over the land, they were just swimming in carcinogens. And good God, the way they ate, they were asking for it. You're implementing those dietary changes we discussed, right? Good, take charge, Laura. Gotta keep working on that attitude. Well, someone is going to be enjoying a substantial medical write-off this year. That's you. That insurance policy we got for you paying off in spades, huh? By the way, hospitals cover 100% of that particular policy when you get your terminal diagnosis. How's that for a kicker? Well, I felt like kicking someone. What does that tell you about my attitude? It wasn't long before I could tell when the storyteller's mouth, you know what I'm talking about, is positioned on the storyteller blocks. They're just about to take off with their terrifying account, right? I would say, whoa. Stop right there. Really, I do not want to hear any inspirational story about how a cancer survivor suffered and died. Okay? I don't want to hear about how my family grieved, okay? So we're going to change the subject. And that really works well. unless the storyteller is doggedly determined. I have a friend who can't help herself. She is like a dog with a snagger tooth. When she sinks her teeth into a story, she shakes that thing till it's shredded. I use my, Cesar Millan calm assertive technique with her. It held for a heartbeat. Then she lunged for me. She said, "Oh, Lori, you don't understand. This is the happiest of happy stories." She dies at the end of click. I hung up on someone. Finally, the warning intoned by Cynthia, my champion, my chemo coach, had taken hold, and I started to set healthier boundaries.